All right, y'all. Before I took my NCLEX, there were certain prayer points that I prayed. Now, I personally include God in everything, or I try to. And I think that some of y'all who have, are dealing with anxiety about the NCLEX, who have retaken the NCLEX, who are nervous about the NCLEX, who have been rescheduling because they don't feel like they're ready for the NCLEX, right? Some things we got to bring to God in prayer. We have to include God, put him first, and I feel like that will, make all the difference, because it truly, truly, honestly can. First and foremost, what I prayed for is that God go before me before I go to that exam center. Okay? Go before me before I go into that exam center, because I don't know. I personally think that some of the nurses that are passing and some of the nurses that are failing, it depends on where you're going to get tested. That's my opinion. I have no proof to back that up, but that's just my opinion. So really, ask God to lead you to the right testing center, because I genuinely feel like some testing centers are giving harder questions than other testing centers. But again, I have no proof for that, so this is my opinion. But anywho, pray that God lead you to the right testing center, that he would go before you when you go to take your exam. Secondly, I would pray, Lord, not by my might, not by my knowledge, but by your power. Because yes, we do our due diligence and we study as much as we can, but we are not in control of that exam. Okay? We are not in control. We have no control over what questions are presented to us. We need God's strength to answer those questions, okay? For me personally, I was a C student. I barely made it through nursing school. God carried me through nursing school. And I passed on the first try of taking my NCLEX. I am no smarter than the next person, okay? So for me, I know that God went before me, and I know that I was like, Lord, it's not me, it's you. Work through me, operate through me, so that way I can be victorious in this. And I honestly can say that even if I had failed, because I know a few people who have failed and they passed the second time, third time, whatever, it doesn't matter. I know that for me, my heart posture would have been, even if I failed, Lord, thank you. Like, okay, you giving me insight to what I need to know for the next time I take it. Like, you're giving me insight so I could be stronger, wiser. There's certain things that as believers, you just need to praise through. Oh! Give him glory right now. Give him glory right now. The same way he carried you through nursing school, he's going to carry you through the NCLEX, whether it's your first, second, third, fourth try. Now, you might need to if it's your third, fourth try, you might need to change your strategy, okay? Ask God to direct how you should change your strategy, because third, fourth time, there's something that is going on with the questions, okay? But yeah, include God in that and literally depend on him. Don't depend on your knowledge, because I guarantee you ain't that smart, okay? And then lastly, a prayer point is like, I come against like all forms of wickedness. I come against the plans of the enemy. I come against defeat. I come against delay. For me personally, I'm a dreamer, and the day before my NCLEX, it was bad dream after bad dream after bad dream. I said, oh, the devil's mad. The devil must be mad. The devil, I don't know what was that about, but woke up in such a horrible mood. The day of my NCLEX, I was starting to pray these prayers. I am victorious. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. The devil think he gonna do something. It ain't gonna work. I only come into agreement and alignment with the will and the promises of God. Even though I didn't feel like it, because I had these weird, horrible horror nightmares, right? Even in that, I said, God, I stand on your promises and I will succeed. I hope that helps somebody. Some of y'all need to lace up y'all boots, okay? Get in your word and declare the promises of God before you go and take that NCLEX. Bye, y'all.